Hi there, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. Melton VYC Women, with thanks to our great friends. We give them a plug, obviously, every week. Melton.
Wonderful.
We've got a new set in the background, which is good. Taking us half a season to get there. Good to see you splashed out, Stevie.
That's all right. They pay me the big bucks.
Yeah, they do.
I can give some back.
Get twice as much as me. 1-0 to 0-0. Sandringham 63 went down to Nunawading 73. Taylor Simmons 10 points. Amelia Smith had 16 and 9 for Sandringham. I like what Flinny's girls are doing at the moment.
Yeah, they
he's got them up and going.
Sandringham will be regretting a few things out of this. They won the last two quarters, but that 19 to 9 second is the margin they lost by. So I think they'll think that they could have won it. I would say this is one of those ones that you shake off and start again next week.
Flinny's girls 10 and 4 now, Steve.
Yeah, going well.
Yeah, certainly. And they're probably one of the top 2 or 3 championship contenders at this stage.
Eltham 74 defeated Geelong 36. Alison Marsh 9 points, 10 rebounds for Geelong. Just disappointing at the moment, Supercats.
Stick with it, Geelong. Stick with it.
Well, they're going to have to do something. Lily Brancatizano, 12 points for Eltham. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that yet another Brancatizano?
She's the 18th child of the Brancatizano.
Do they have a TV in that household? What's going on down there? Like Brancatizanos, there's that many of them. Izzy B is my all-time favourite. All-time favourite. But seriously, how many girls are running around in that family?
18.
Maybe they only get SBS up in the there.
Hey, they're a great family, let me tell you. And I'll tell you now, the Brancatizano clan, they can seriously play ball. They have produced some great players, haven't they? And they know we have a bit of a laugh. We've loved the Brancatizanos for many years, but geez, great to see another one coming through. Lily up and about, and she would only be, gee whiz, I'm not gonna hazard to guess the age, but she's the youngest, I think, in the family, and she's making a statement already. Would
have been a fairly frustrating game to watch. Eltham had 28 turnovers. Themselves, but they were beaten by Geelong's 42.
Wow.
70 turnovers in a game. I think Geelong need to really start focusing on where they'll travel playing Div 1 next year. Because I just think that'll be the greatest thing wrong, because you just can't continually get beaten. I mean, you average 45 points a game. For the season, but 73 against.
Yeah, they've dropped off, and they've produced some great players over the years too down at Geelong.
So that's okay, because everybody you can do it.
It's a cycle,
our men's
isn't it?
program will do the same thing, and Geelong can get bigger and stronger and come back.
Definitely a cycle. Ringwood 78, who, speaking of cycling, they're Tour de France stuff at the moment. They are out in front. Beat Ballarat 58. Beck Nola, Nihara Ravakuma, Courtney Lyons, all 14 points each. Good to see Courtney Lyons back there, because of course she's been playing overseas, representing Great Britain, I think, under 18s or something like that. Taylor Wynn had 13 points for Ballarat. Hawks just coasting. Let's move on. Diamond Valley 64 defeated Hume 55. May Saga 15 points for DV. Sophie Burns, Sarah Scott 9 points each for Hume City. DV, what do you think of them at the moment?
Look, I like them as a team. I think they spread it around a bit across the side, and that's what I think is probably the strong point. I mean, one of their starters, Shay McInerney, she no points on the weekend, but 4 boards, 5 assists. I mean, it's not always about the ones who are hitting the 15 and 20 points. So somebody's got to get them the ball. So I think they are spread out.
Just being inconsistent, haven't they? They're 5 and 6. Just that inconsistency.
Look, I'm not sold yet. I know they've won 2 on the trot, but I think they've beaten Geelong and Hume City, and Hume have come up and they're hitting that mid-season form where we're expected to go down. But DV won their first couple. They've won another 2 in a row, so that chalks up 4. They've won 1 in between. You've got to win a couple more now to sort of sell me.
For Hume there, just something to note again, we'll talk about foul shots.
I know where this is going.
They missed 10. You lose by 9, you've missed 10 foul shots. Now, I'm not saying you expected to hit 100% from the foul line. I know
But if they took 50 foul shots for the game, that's all right. If they took 11, that's probably not good.
They hadn't taken many, and they missed 10. So the idea that if you make 4 or 5 more of those, you're putting the pressure back on Diamond Valley. You've got a bit of a roll on and that sort of thing.
Yep.
It's one of those things. Foul shots just prove that they're so important in a game.
Waverly 60 defeated Kilyah 53. This was bottom of the table clash over in the Watson Conference. Grace Beasley 16 points, 11 rebounds for Waverly. JVJ had 13 for Kilyah. Well done, Waverly. We've seen on their day, and that was an important game for both of those teams, just for a little bit of credibility and confidence.
Yep.
Hume City lost a couple on the weekend. 57 went down to Hawthorn 62. Charlie Hebel had 12 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks for the Magic leading the way.
Yeah, nice game for Charlie, but I think similar sort of thing to DV. Hawthorn, they can continue beating teams lower than them at the moment, but once they come up against really, really good opposition,
twice,
I was going to say Bar Bulleen, who they've got the wood over, it's just sort of a struggle, so that mid-table halfway point is probably fair.
Dandenong 65 defeated Bendigo 33. Amy Baum 20 points for Dandy. Anna Mead had 8 for Bendigo. Dandy machine.
Yeah, well, I saw most of this game. It was before ours, and their talls inside for Dandenong, Sophie Tarabolsi.
Yep.
Didn't get a lot of the ball and that sort of thing, but is such a presence inside that key that just controls it. Kilyah Patterson as well for Dandy. I know she didn't have a massive thing, but just something to know. She had a stat in every column. I know it's a little thing, but it's those all-round players that make a difference. And it literally was a stat: 1 rebound, 1 assist, a steal, a turnover, a block shot, a block receive, a foul.
Tech foul?
And 1 foul received. So Amy Baum as well, she can shoot a ball. 4 or 5 from the arc, and it was just every time she caught it, we just sat in the crowd, all of us, and just went cash.
Gone, bang.
Yeah.
Well, she had 20 in that game, led them to victory. Ballarat 60 went down to Sandringham 66. Mel Price 17 for the Sabres. Jane Douglas had 18 points for Ballarat. Claire Blower had 12 points and 11 rebounds. Good win. Sabres on the road. Knox 72 defeated Nunawading 66. Leah Santamaggio 20 points for Knox, having a good season. Jackie Trotto 16 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks for Nunawading. We've talked Flinny's girls up. Knox got the job done. Yeah,
massive last quarter of the Knox. They were down by 3 going into the last, and hit 18 to 9 and run home. So I honestly think for these guys, especially at the top of the ladder there, I couldn't separate 3 or 4 almost on both sides for the championship.
Wide open race.
Yeah.
Give us the last game, Steve-o.
Yeah, Bulleen 79 knocked off Geelong 45. The Supercats once again struggling to put the ball in the hole. Ali Bates came down from the seniors to play and had 19 points and 5 assists, while Tiana Rolfe for the Supercats had 8 points and 9 rebounds.
Bulleen needed that.
Yeah, and it wasn't just a Geelong bad game like we talked about before. This was actually a good game by Bulleen. Abby Zhang hitting 14 points, 4 or 5, coming from the bench. And Bulleen shot at 43% for the game, which is, again, high for women's at youth league. It's, where it should be, but that's it. So it wasn't just, Geelong are struggling, we know that. But it was actually Bulleen put a really good game together. So
they needed it. They needed some confidence.
Bulleen.
They were playing a team 1-12, but they needed a
They had
confidence.
13 blocks.
Yeah, needed some confidence.
Wow.
So
Letter.
In the Terrell Conference, Nunawading 10-4, Knox move a bit closer with the win over them 9-4, Bulleen 10-5, Sandringham and Hawthorn tied at 7-7, Diamond Valley 5-6, Hume City 4-9, Geelong 1-12.
So top 4 wide open there, 4th position that is, wide open at the moment.
And in the Watson Conference, Ringwood 13-1, Melbourne and Dandenong both 10-3, Eltham 5-7, Bendigo 5-8, Ballarat 4-9, Waverly 3-10, and Kilyah 2-10.
So someone's going to slip into 4th there. Someone's going to slip into 4th. Question without notice. One word answer: yes or no. Can/will Ringwood win the title this season? Yes or no?
Yes, can. No, will.
They can.
Will they?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, all right, fair enough. Round 11, here we go. Geelong Hawthorn. I think
I'm
the
going to be
Magic for me.
50% right on that.
Oh, well, you will.
Yeah.
You'll either be right or wrong. Hawthorn for me. Geelong Hawthorn.
Yeah, no, Magic.
That's a yes,
I
obviously.
need to-
Bendigo take on Waverly.
Um,
I think Bendigo at home.
yeah, I think Waverley will. Yep, Bendigo.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'll come with you.
I
Bendigo.
think Waverly will get Bendigo.
I had to think about it as well, but no, I'm Bendigo.
Bulleen take on Dandenong.
I was, you know why I
Dandenong.
hesitate there, and I know I'll make this quick, but I was actually feeling bad about me saying it that way about Geelong and Hawthorn. I felt because I don't want to smash them. It's everyone, they're obviously all trying, but I was still thinking back to that game and whether I said, oh no, Hawthorn. So good luck, Geelong. I hope you do get better.
Good
But anyway,
explanation.
go forward. Yeah.
I didn't understand a word.
Oh,
back then.
sorry, did that make sense to
No,
anyone?
it didn't.
No, I felt
Bulleen
guilty.
take on Dandenong. I'm going to go Dandenong to win that.
Yeah,
I'm going to go down and on.
Yep.
Ringwood Melbourne, good game. I'm going to go Hawks.
Melbourne.
Really?
No, I'm
Yeah.
going to go Ringwood.
Becknola, board banger.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
said the Ringwood again.
Lions, he's back.
Game they didn't-
Courtney
I'd
Lyons
rather
is
lose
back.
a game now than in the finals.
Oh, here we go. The loss you had to have. Diamond Valley, Nunawading. I think Nunawading to bounce back.
Yeah, another
Yep.
Wadding.
Knox, Geelong, get on the Raiders.
Raiders for me.
Santa Maggio and the crew. Ballarat, Melbourne. I think Melbourne get that one.
Melbourne.
Melbourne for the double.
Sandringham, Kilsyth, Sabres.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep.
Nunawading, Hume. I'm with the Spectres.
Yep.
Nunawading.
Eltham, Bendigo. I'm going to go Eltham. Important game for these two teams. Very close on the ladder, fighting for fourth.
I'm going to say Bendigo.
Yeah, why do they do this way? I'm going to play.
I'll tell you
Well,
what.
I'll just say, I'll say Eltham.
Lily Brancatizano.
Yeah.
Dandenong take on Waverley. I'm going the
Dandenong.
Rangers to win
Rangers,
that.
yep.
There we go.
Sure.
Get out there and support your teams this week. We'll be back to wrap it up next week on Big VTV.